Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a third stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the status of the $1,400 stimulus check. We're also going to talk about if you were owed your first stimulus payment, but there was some issues going on with child support for the custodial parents. I have an update for that, so you definitely want to stay tuned. Then we're going to talk about student loans, unemployment, EBT, and more, my darling. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because it's Wednesday and I'm your Woman Crush Wednesday, self-appointed, of course, for about the past year. Alrighty, guys. Now, congratulations is in order for President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Were you guys watching the inauguration earlier this morning? Guys, I am just so excited. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Now, honey, I was here for the fashions, my darling. I was definitely here for the fashions with good old Jill Biden looking great in teal. And then we had Kamala Harris coming in with the purple. Okay, I see your girl, royalty. And then who can forget Michelle Obama? Oh my gosh, that pantsuit snatched my wig off. Oh my gosh, I lost all my edges. Michelle, honey. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, hair was on point, mask was pulled up, belts snatched. Oh, I loved it. So I was here for the fashions, and definitely I was tuning in to watch some of the others, right? But I can't wait to see what this administration decides to do, and when they get to work. And speaking of work, we're going to discuss the $1,400 stimulus payment. So as of right now, y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, don't hold your breath. Not meaning that we won't get it, but when we're going to get it, okay? So it might not come this week. It may not come next week. We're possibly looking at mid-February, late February, even possibly March, guys. Now, this is according to Alec Phillips, who is the chief U.S. political economist with Goldman Sachs. They told CBS this morning that the relief package could be passed in mid-February to mid-March. After the relief bill passes Congress, it must be signed by the President, Joe Biden. Then it will go through another round of payments, and we know everything that has taken place with the first stimulus payments, the second stimulus payments involving the direct deposits, the mail checks, the prepaid cards. Just coordinating those events and getting out a check can cause more confusion, more delays. And then we also know that February 12th is when the IRS is going to be accepting tax returns to issue out those refund payments. So as of right now, it looks like it's going to be a clash in the system. It's almost like too much stuff is going down the pipeline, right? So either you won't get your tax refund or you're going to get the stimulus. But as of right now, the CBS News analysts predict that in the best case scenario, if the third stimulus payment is approved, it will start to arrive by late February. If the relief bill is approved, signed by mid-February. But if the package is stalled and then they pass it in March, the third payment won't arrive till about April. Look, I would love, right? I would love to have it by the end of this month. Absolutely. But just being realistic, like, hey, the inauguration just happened today. Even though Joe Biden has announced that, hey, he was going right into work today. He is at work. I don't think it's probably going to come next week, right? And then going into tax season and just the IRS or the Department of Treasury getting their systems prepared, I would say that probably the first quarter. So make sure you plan accordingly on there. But if I get it in the first quarter, I am still happy with that. Okay, I got $600 in January. Hopefully my tax returns in February. And if I can get the third stimulus in March, I'm not complaining. But I understand not everyone feels that way. Everyone wants their money, right? Get it. And speaking of money, we're going to roll into this child support. So as of right now, this is the information I found regarding in Texas. So many people have received their second stimulus checks, but a lot of people were still owed their first stimulus payments from their ex-spouse or father or mother from child support. Now in Texas, they were told that the payments will be held for 6 months, or pretty much 180 days. But we know that deadline has came and went, and they still kept our money. How dare you, right? So the communications director for the OAG, Annette Hernandez, confirmed that the state has been holding on to the stimulus money for thousands of parents in Texas, specifically those who are behind on their child support and have since remarried. Now, she's saying, yes, we are holding on to the money, but according to Annette, she said they didn't have any guidance. Girl, then why you still got our money? Now, they said last spring, the IRS did send the $1,200 to them, and it was supposed to go to the custodial parent, so the parent that had the child who was owed the money. But that meant that the new spouses of deadbeat parents, not my words, the article, deadbeat parents, would have lost their stimulus payments as well. So they said when they asked the IRS what were they advised to do, the IRS said to withhold the payment until they could decide on what to do with the money, because they may come back and try to take the money back. Now, the IRS did decide in August that the custodial parent that was owed the back pay for child support would get their own stimulus payments plus the ex-stimulus check as well if they haven't had an issue. Now, but the IRS did not send the reversal of payments to the OAG office until December 28th. So as of right now, they said on December 28th is when they finally got the approval to release their funds. But as of right now, it's almost 3 weeks since that has happened. And so they're like, yo, what is going on? According to them, they said that they had to build IT programming that allows their database to process a few portions of the stimulus payments, but the office would be ready to process the checks in the next few weeks. So that's all I can find. That's in Texas. Now, if you're in another state but Texas, good luck, honey, okay? Because nobody is talking about it. And what it sounds to me is they still have your child support money, but when you're going to get it, I don't know. And then they did not say if you would get interest from your money accruing with them or if they're going to be sent along with your other stimulus check. It didn't give that information. So I don't know, honey. I don't know. All right. So that's all I have. You might want to reach out to your OAG office or inquire about your stimulus payment if it was due for child support as well. All right. Or even if they took your second one at this point. All right here. Now, Joe Biden plans to extend the payment pause for federal student loan borrowers until October of 2021. So President Joe Biden announced today that he plans to extend the payment pause on the student loan payments through at least September of 2021. The executive order will be one of the first acts as him being president. Now, the U.S. Department of Education announced in March that the borrowers would not have to pay their student loans or bills or worry about interest accruing for 60 days. Then they kept on extending it. Then it went to September, and now the current one is January 31st. But as of right now, the continued pause on payments of accruing interest on federal student loan debt will give relief to about 42 million student loan borrowers. Now, I would like for you to just go ahead and cancel it. That would be nice. I mean, I don't owe any student loans at this moment, but for those that do, I mean, just cancel them, right? Just cancel up to $50,000, Joe. But I mean, do what you can do, right? You know, this is your first day in office. I'm not gonna tell you. You know, do what you can do. All right, so if you are in North Carolina and you are still waiting on your $335 credit payment. So if you remember a few months ago, we talked about some of the states that were giving out their own stimulus. And remember, North Carolina was giving out a $335 grant to help families with remote learning, childcare expenses. As long as they had at least one child under the age of 16, they would get the check. And the families could use pretty much the money any way they wanted, truth be told. But they said all checks of qualifying individuals who were automatically eligible or applied for the grant was mailed out on December 30th. So some might still be in the system or in the mail system. They said if you don't receive your payment by January 15th, which has passed, you can call the NCDOR, and that's at 877-252-3052. And then at that point, you can ask on there. Now, there is legislator that is talking about extending the program for people that did not receive the grant, but I don't know. So if you're still waiting on that, girl, go get your money. All right, that's $335. Now, if you're still owed your second stimulus check payment, the IRS said, hey, you're going to have to wait, my darling. You're going to have to wait about 4 weeks to get your check. So the IRS did update their frequently asked questions today about people who have a check date for January 6th. We're going to say that again. If you go on there and you have a mail check date for January 6th, they said before you even think about claiming the recovery rebate credit because your check hasn't come in the mail, you better wait. They said that they have mailed out the 8 million debit cards, checks, and things. It's not automatic. They said we're going to have to wait for the mail to process and finish it out. Now, on there on January 15th, they did announce that the Get My Payment portal does reflect that the check was mailed, but it can still take 4 weeks to receive the payment. And so if you have that January 6th date on there, then don't really contact them or do anything until February 3rd. And they said, don't worry about your filing it on your taxes. That's why they pushed it to February 12th anyway. So either way, you're going to have to wait, my darling. It says you will get it in the mail just in time before claiming your taxes. So that's what they have. And they said if you don't normally file your taxes, you will need to file taxes to claim this stimulus money. And they said that they'll make it easier for you to do the free filing on there. So you can actually go and e-file. And then when they start processing them on February 12th, you'll be able to get it. Hey, I'm just a messenger. All right, so moving along in unemployment news, $300 unemployment supplement payments resume in Ohio and Pennsylvania. So those $300 payments are now on the way, and they will continue until March 13th. They said the new payments were made possible after passing the stimulus package, of course, in late December. And in addition to the $300 payments, they also have updated the additional 11 weeks for PUA, the extended unemployment, as well as the PEUC. And they said that these benefits are retroactivated for them till December 27th. And then also in Ohio, they have went on and did their EBT for the entire school year. So for pandemic EBT, it will go until September 30th for the 2020-2021 school year. So they said this will help children who normally receive free or reduced lunch meals through the National School Lunch Program, but that were hybrid or remote learning throughout the year. And they said that they know food is critical in this pandemic right now, and they're thrilled to be able to help alleviate families and be a major source of removing that stress during these unprecedented times on here. So they said, hey, the first round of funding was distributed last spring, and then they are continuing to distribute, but they have been on and been approved until September 30th. So that's all I have in the news, guys. Wasn't much going on. I think everyone was excited, mostly about the inauguration, and they've been watching that. I'm just glad nothing happened, okay, on there. And I'm super excited to see what this administration has, moving forward, what they have in store for us, the American people. Great speech Joe Biden gave out. So looking forward to it. And let me know, what do you guys have planned on this Wednesday? Don't forget to purchase my ebook, purchase my planner. I have been getting prepared because in February, I have a lot of things to go ahead and release to you. I hope that January has been good to you, but if it has not, my darling, tomorrow is a new day. And what did Joe Biden say? And what does the Bible say, right? Joy comes in the morning. So weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning, my darling. So, hey, might be bad for tonight, but tomorrow is a brand new day, all right? So put a smile on your face, hug your family, kiss them, call a friend, go for a walk, and yeah, enjoy your life, okay? You only get one. All right, enjoy it. So that's all I have, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.